Oh, there was a woman and she lived on her own, she slaved on her own and she skivvied on her own. She had 2 little girls and 2 little boys, and she lived all alone with her husband. For her husband he was a hunk of a man, a chunk of a man and a drunk of a man. He was a hunk of a drunk of a skunk of a man, such a boozing, bruising husband. For he would come home drunk each night, he'd thrash her black and he'd thrash her white. He'd thrash her to within an inch of her life, and then he'd sleep like a log, did her husband. One night she gathered her tears all round her pain, she thought of the bruising and cried with the pain. Oh, you'll not do that ever again, I won't live with a drunken husband. But as she lay and thought in bed, a strange old thought came into her head. She's went for the needle, went for the thread, and went back into her sleeping husband. And she started to stitch with a girlish thrill, and a woman's heart and a seamstress skill. She stitched and stitched with an iron will, all around her sleeping husband. Oh, the top sheet, the bottom sheet too, the blanket stitched to the mattress through. She's stitched and stitched for the whole night through, and then she's waited the dawn and her husband. And when he awoke with a pain in his head, he found that he could not move in bed. Sweet Christ, I've lost the use of my legs, but this wife just smiled at her husband. For in the hand she held the frying pan, with a giggle in her heart she's given him a lamb. He could not move, but he's cried, God damn, don't you swear, she cries to her husband. Of a frying pan, a colander too, with a rolling pin, just a stroke or two. She's beat her husband black and blue, such a battered and bleeding husband. And she says, if you ever come home drunk anymore, I'll stitch you up and I'll thrash you more. Then I'll pack my bags and I'll be out the door. I won't live with a drunken husband. Oh, isn't it true what small can do? With a woman's heart and a stitch or two, he's fixed his ways and his drinking's through. It's goodbye to a drunken husband.